crochet patterns look like a secret code, right? But after this video, you'll know exactly how to read one. I'm going to teach you in the most simplest form how to read a pattern and show you guys what most beginners get confused about when it comes to reading patterns. What's up, vibes babes? It's your girl Hiba, and I am back with another video. Yes, honey, yes. So before we get into it, I definitely want to tell y'all that different patterns are like formed different and made different. My pattern specifically, I make sure that I explain the pattern in the most simplest forms as possible. I don't use like super big words. I use like the most lamest terms that you could possibly ever put in a pattern. So that's why I specifically love my patterns. But I'm going to link some in the description just so you can get a feel of how it looks. But let's get started. So when you have a pattern, right, the first thing that's normally on the pattern is like the title or what the item is, and then right under it, it would be like the material list, and it will just tell you like what materials you need for that specific pattern. It'll tell you like the hook size, the yarn size, the kind of yarn, and how much yarn it takes to make the project. Okay. And then right under that, this is how I set my patterns up. Okay. I'm just telling you how I set mine up. Right under that would be the abbreviations. And that's the main thing that you need to know in order to read a pattern, because that's all patterns are, is abbreviations and shortened words basically. Okay. So I'm just going to give you a few of abbreviations in this video, just so you can get a feel of like what I mean, you know? So for example, like R would stand for row. CH would be chain. SC would be single crochet. DC would be double crochet. HDC would be half double crochet. Then you have like INC, increase. DEC, decrease. And that's just a little bit of like what you'll see in the pattern. And it's just, so for example, I use it in a sentence. Okay. R will be row, obviously, right? So it'll be R, and I'll show it on the screen so you can see what I'm saying. So we'll say like R1, which would be row 1. And in row 1, you'll do chain 5. Well, that'll actually be before row 1. So it'll be chain, so let's do 0, chain 5. Row 1 would be, okay, skip first stitch, right? So skip would be SK, stitch would be ST, okay? So it'll be skip first stitch and form single crochet in next 4 stitches. Okay, so that's just an example of how it would be. It's not that hard once you know your abbreviations, and then if you don't memorize your abbreviations, you can always like print out a list of the abbreviations, which I do have in my Etsy. I'll link that in my bio as well. I mean, I'll link that in the description as well, not my bio, in the description, so you can see all the abbreviations. Okay. But that's really the main thing that you need to know about like patterns, is focusing on the abbreviations. Okay. And then I also want to mention the repeat. Like, it's different, what do you call it? Icons, or what is it called? Forms? I don't know what it's called. Symbols. There's different kinds of symbols for the repeat. It's like to repeat a row or repeat a stitch, right? So you'll see the asterisk, I don't know how to say asterisk or asterisk or whatever. You'll see that. You'll see parentheses and you'll see brackets, and that's for you to repeat whatever the pattern, you know, wants you to repeat. I'm looking at my notes, that's why I'm looking over here. Okay, so right under the abbreviations would be, in my patterns, like I said, it would be notes. Okay, and in my notes I just put things that are not like obvious but obvious, you know. So for example, I'll put like what would I put? So like I'll be like, work in a continuous round, don't chain. you know. So because sometimes, you know, people think that they have to chain in certain projects, but certain projects consist of not, you know, chaining and just working in a continuous round. So that would be something, for example, like that would be in my notes, okay, just so you know, you won't get confused on before you get to the pattern, you know. So then the next thing that I will have on the page is the pattern. And the pattern is just simply what I just gave you an example of. That would be the form of how the pattern will kind of look, right? It'll be R1, R2, R3, and that's just the rows, each row by row, okay? Okay. And then also I want to mention that after each row or round, you will see like a number, and it'll be in parentheses. It'll be after everything, like, so it'll be the pattern, like the instructions for that row, and then after that row it'll be parentheses and a number inside, and that number is the amount of stitches that you should have by the end of that row, okay? But that's just pretty much of like the basics of how to read a crochet pattern. But I hope you guys learned something. I do have, like I said, I will have patterns in the description, and I also will have the abbreviations page in the description as well. But if you learned something, definitely give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up, and then go subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can know when I post all of my videos. I will be posting informative videos like this, tutorials, and also crochet with me videos as well. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.